Jesus! This is what they call master degree.
Yes.
I don't force you down. Just slow down. Bro, is this your name? Vice Chancellor.
No, that's not my name.
What's your name?
Ibukonluwa Kerenwale.
Hope as you are showing, they will not go and withdraw money for your bank like this.
No.
Yeah, over the para.
So the other day, Pellar actually made an interesting video where he said that he was hiring people, people that is going to handle his camera, and said that he's going to pay 500,000 monthly. But if only the person was a graduate, preferably someone with a master's degree. Pellar of all people. Now, when I heard it, I laughed, not because 500K is impossible, but because I knew it was a cruise. I mean, if you understand how this media space works, you understand that it's very rare, almost unrealistic for someone to pay that kind of a money, that kind of amount without a full media structure. But what shocked me wasn't what Pellar said. It was the number of graduates that actually turned up, showed up for the interview. It happened. It's up. Even before the girlfriend came online to say that Pellar was catching cruise, that he has people that would definitely handle his camera for him if he'd want his catching cruise with graduates. And I was like, do Nigerians believe this thing before, So, but that's by the way. What really baffled me wasn't that Pellar made that statement, but the fact that Nigerians showed up. I mean, the actual graduates showed up, because when I got to realize that, when I saw a girl made a video that he was part of the people that went there, I said, really? So you went there as a graduate? Let me be honest, Pellar knowingly or unknowingly exposed something that is very serious in the country. He proved a point without even spelling it, that in Nigeria today, you can employ anyone, not because you are rich, but because graduates are no more thinking like graduates. We are raising degree holders who are no more building. People who have no direction, no clarity, no sense of purpose. And that's very scary. It's not even about the camera work, no. There's definitely dignity in labor. But when a graduate who spent 5 to 6 years or 7 years in school, burned money, burned years, wrote exam, wore convocation gown, ends up dragging opportunity meant for a school dropout, not just a school dropout, but an opportunity that was created by somebody who didn't have a formal education, who barely has written JAM. We should think about it. It's real deep. Let's be honest, this is deeper than Pellar, right? Any graduate that I see that ends up driving keke or running around with an uneducated influencer, doing what the influencer taught himself without formal education, that person should not be praised or pitied. That person should be rebuked. Should be rebuked, because that's not why you went to school. People will say, at least he's working now. Yes, but that something was supposed to be a stepping stone, not the destination, because the way people actually went there to just be paid 500,000 to be carrying camera, it shows how lazy people are not intentional with their lives. They just want to settle with the glamour, with the fake. They want to settle with other people's life. Nobody has actually found. See, many Nigerian youth have not found their purpose. It's sad. So many heads without clarity, so many eyes without sight. They just want to do what others are doing on the screen. That's all. Pellar is not even trying to fake the fact that he doesn't know much about grammar. They show you will go school, they teach you phone, they teach you everything. You are dying so hard. You were supposed to advise Pellar, you were supposed to be applying for manager, maybe the manager. As you see Pellar like that, so now, if they ask you to be graduate, so what you think Pellar need is a cameraman. Nigerian graduate that I ask you, how did Nigerian graduates convince me? How did Nigerian graduates convince me say they get sense? Pellar, thank you for exposing this lot. If graduates who are expected to be the leaders of tomorrow are no more thinking, they're not creating, they're not solving anything, they're not forming networks that should push this nation forward, then what exactly are you doing without your degree? Look, the purpose of school is not just about learning how to read and write. The deeper reason we go to school are one, to change your mindset. School is to change your orientation, to build your network. The people you meet there can actually change your life in the future. To align your energy and values with people heading in your direction. And lastly, yes, to learn how to read and write and communicate for the purpose of communication. This is the reason why if you travel Obodo Ibu immediately, they strip you of that your nonsense certificate and give you their orientation, because they know that you're coming from a place they glorify certificate more than they glorify system process. I'm not here to insult you or downplay your efforts, no. This is not even effort if you ask me. In Igbo, we say something like, a rich man does whatsoever that pleases him. So up to you to decide whether you want to be part of the joke. And sadly, most people has actually made themselves the joke. People like you will go that interview.